So, it's difficult to read this piece because it needs a lot of introduction. I've been working with Shakespeare for the last decade on a long-term project with a poetic style called erasure, where you take a pre-existing text and begin to edit out words. Would you mind to get the slide up, Ben? So, if you can see the boxes in red, these are the words that I've chosen to keep. Sometimes I choose certain letters if I need a particular word that I can't find, and so you'll see like failure up in the side note there. I write so that when I go back to actually type it up, I'm not having to sift through all the hundreds of little boxes that I've circled. So I started this project several years ago when I was teaching Shakespeare, and I was working for a place called the Aldridge Academy and then on to the Greenbrier Academy. And so what I chose to do, I took 4 of Shakespeare's tragedies, King Lear, Hamlet, Macbeth, and Othello, and did erasures of the entire scripts. And I framed them based on 4 cardinal directions that primitive and indigenous cultures have been using to talk about how we cycle through the motions of our lives. So in each direction we focus on particular themes. What I'm reading from tonight is the East. This is the closing of the book, and in the East we search for vision. As if the segregation of the shore and the flood that sheltered our desperate part is lost, and the heavens give the elements allowance to give us truth, tempests themselves are the divine. Our thoughts swell powerful breath. The sea and skies likewise extend speech. Our tongues have little cause without speaking. Our hands need to write. As if these old fond paradoxes, to be or not to be, to say or never tongue the eternal chronicle, had pressed a finger to our lips. We enter hell every time we do not speak of this discord. Our wars, our worthiness, our nature, our violence, our loveliness is a second choice as it is. Why? As if most of the story, anger either causes a shorter journey or a great absolute. To die, failing jealousy. This is the reward for practicing peace. People following perdition proclaim there is liberty in heaven. Let's teach ourselves discretion, me and you, meaning us. Let us not sound as qualified here at the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some action. As if consequence is nothing. Overthrow our vomit-filled justice. This is a more exquisite song than the other, and do not think this is enough. As if sleep is honest action to cure this, dreaming, praying, ashamed forever. Our lives have turned the planet in opposition. Gravity and stillness in mouths is what's the matter. Unlace your tongue as the determined sword it is, and let out the words before they are darkened. Make light of our silence with discourse. The mouth transforms how this country stands. Our mouths create a place between you and me. The sincerity of love, the morning, the night, the course, the seals and symbols that make what we strive to do enter and return again. But we do not. Speak. We will not be heard. We vanish. In the favor of speech never serves the occasion. As if opportunity and abilities were either absent or ignorant, we suffer now and tomorrow. Our private hells displayed should feed our poised farewell from satisfaction. Honestly, honesty, working from the heart, bound to duty. Apprehensions conspire against nature and scatter our thoughts. The immediate is in our hands, but winter has weakened the country. as if fear has larger reach. Worthy, honest lives do not speak, recoiling to observe our vehement government with abnormal preference. The wind of conversation gone, the vapor of our presence becomes remembrance, a conjured fantasy. What you have to begin to live is what? What will you do with it? What is purpose? Light as air, the confirmation already changes. No more of that. How now it is what is now forever. As if the Spirit had been nothing and the world suffocating, satisfied, 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 as instruments of war damn their own circumstances to the satisfaction of raging men that curse the tongues yet to change the current. But thoughts engage words, command remorse, greet love, and will forever. To say anything will catechize the world. To do this is the true rebellion. Speak of this. Speak of the thoughts of people, the magic and the web of it, the prophetic fury sown to God. Why speak if not to be received and alter the course? Every spoken quietness enters continuate time, like the word we enter, meaning hypocrisy, doing nothing, say anything. Words are medicine. Hell is quiet, coming over one like a shadow. If you say nothing, you will not begin the story. So hangs that shroud. Speak, or say no more. As if the world might invent 1,000 gentle letters to welcome our failure, we do not believe the earth could teem and turn and go on without us. The nature of change is what might be, what is not, what would is not known. Each syllable that breath sends puts the purest, simple function out, if anybody understands. The words come like heavy tears and bear the well, the fountain, the slow rise. We are made to write, committed to speak. Wind is within us, as if your voice turns the water and heavy terms would halt time. Not every other form, not the word, the act, the addition, the world, the state, the messengers of meat shall keep performances together. Wasted expectations cannot return a better opinion without judgment. Reason is incapable, and you fall between supper and pleasure. As if trouble is welcome, dismiss hell and return to bed. Dismiss you, dismiss me nightly, and sing that song. Sing like barefoot to fresh streams. Sing tears from stones. Sing. Let nobody blame the wind. Sing what weeping heard, so no question. For all the world, this light as well as the dark, for all the world, for the whole world, the world, your own world. Make it right. The world is our treasure. Our sense for others is too. As if near at hand, the proof. The voice is heavy without help. We do not cry the same, undone by silent patience, while this face, my country, neglected, 'tis of thee, guiltiness will speak, though tongues were out of use. Alas, the matter is almost, alas. As if light is the cause, let me name it. Stars, the cause. Snow, the light. Breath to break word. The last, yes or no, if you say so. I should fear, I know, but yet I feel natural. I, what's the matter? That which gave cannot remove. Never sacrifice truth. Fear interprets tomorrow. There is no pause. It is too late. The noise is within. Speak a word. The noise moving stirs again a huge eclipse. Let the curtains draw. Unlock the door. The moon comes near earth. Speak again. Speak the truth. Folly was false as water beneath another world. What is the matter? Is the matter. My heart is full. I told a lie. I will not charm my tongue. I'm bound to speak. A strange, monstrous act, a desperate act of shame confessed. I will speak. Let heaven and men, let them all cry shame against me. I will speak. I was a fool. There is no better word. As if the possession of courage and integrity will pardon what you know, you know. Words, a letter, and another, and paper. This seems meant for a special purpose. Besides, you must rest, and they know it. No more. Letters shall relate, then you speak of love, of being, and melting the remains of the time, the place, the spectacle. Thank you.
Wow. Where else but